October at Sydney University, and the 21st birthdays are coming thick and fast. For Charles and the gang, it's a time to face some bitter truths about growing up.
Women have always thrown themselves at Charles, so he doesn't always notice it. But Charles has the unfortunate habit of falling in love with women who just don't love him as much back. Oh.
Such as Rani.
It's the time of year when everybody should be getting down to work, but life for uni students is full of distractions, not the least being each other. Charles has overcome the bruising he got in last week's elections and slept off his 21st. What are you looking for?
Looking for mature readings. I can't find any.
Like others who spend their uni lives doing 1,000 other things, he's left his study work till the last possible moment. Have you got a tute this afternoon?
Yeah, I've got a tute this afternoon, and I haven't had them for weeks. I'm going to have to go and buy another set. I mean, you think I'd be able to find them? I'm so awkward.
We're more likely to confine our associations to similar others if we're emotionally insecure. Or is the opposite happening? Is it that its attraction is coming first by chemical reasons or whatever, and that through a process of conformity, just interacting with other people that we like, we become more similar to them? And then
it's crunch time for these students. With exams imminent, they can't procrastinate any longer. For many, it's a lonely moment in their uni lives.
It's not always easy to determine the direction.
After having had their hand held through 15 years of schooling, they must face the future on their own. Cal lost weeks of study notes when her flat was burgled. She's managed to borrow another computer, but I don't know how she's going to cope doing 30 hours paid work each week at the hospital.
Oops, bump.
She desperately wants to finish her psychology degree and become a practicing therapist.
1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. There you go. I'll bring your tray round. There you go, pop it there. Get your photo of Hamish. Happy now? Good.
How would you like to be? My new assistant photo.
How are you doing with your exam preparation?
Oh, don't. It's going to be a very stressful couple of weeks.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But at the moment, it's not impossible.
We shed all our ideas about the music you hear when your path leads you into the blank holes of fear, and every shadow screams that you're coming too near, so please stay away for a while. Oh, hey, please.
For Andrew, singer-songwriter and popular star of the Arts Review, the year's showbiz distractions are long gone. It's time to stop playing and start doing some work.
I'll give you anything, just please don't speed away. Don't speed away.
So how much work have you got to do in your thesis?
Well, I've got to do the whole thing. Yeah, I haven't begun it. I haven't even really thought of what the topic's going to be.
And how long are you meant to spend on your thesis?
Well, I should have really started last December, and it's now the beginning of October. It's due in 2.5 weeks, so I'm really in a bit of a position.
I'm worried about Andrew. His lateness with his work seems almost self-destructive. In the past, he's been treated for bouts of depression. The last thing he needs now is a relapse when he's just a few weeks from graduation. Andrew is one of the brightest in his year. If he gets his thesis in, he could easily win a scholarship to come back next year and do a PhD.
Oh, hi, I've just come to see Elizabeth and Andrew.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's possible to have a bit of an extension, but you couldn't have much more than a week or two because, you know, we have to get all the marks in by the 22nd of November, you see. So unless we have the most extension you could have would be to the end of October, because otherwise we haven't got time for people to read it and mark it and do all those sorts of things.
I'll see what happens. I just can't see myself putting pen to paper, though.
When are you going to see her again?
Next Monday. So, 6 days or something. I'm trying to do as much as I can then.